All right, you've seen the product. Now it's time to take action. It's all about that miracle food. My man Chakra Doctor has put some of the greatest superfoods on the planet here in one bottle for you. I know we see COVID going crazy and a lot of different things, testing our immune system. This right here is a perfect cleanse and reboot. Great for the immune system and a great anti-inflammatory. Miracle food. Tell them Viral Hip Hop News sent you. Let's go.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Leo, putting his name and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
A lot of moguls getting a lot of bad rap in the game, especially with the internet coming to life and shit. People can kind of create their own narrative and paint their own stories. One in particular was Diddy. Now, we unfortunately lost Black Rob yesterday, or 2 days ago now, and we seen how he was doing when he gave dedication to DMX. We seen him in the hospital, he was dealing with kidney disease and things like that. He didn't look good, and people automatically start blaming Diddy. And now he's passed away, and people blaming Diddy. What do you, being in a situation and being in a position you are in hip hop, how do we look at that as far as people in higher positions owing their artists even to death? Like, do you think, in your opinion, Diddy owes Black Rob anything or owed anything to him because of that situation? If you could speak on that.
I don't think Diddy owe him anything. You know what I'm saying? That's like dudes from my team, right? I'm gonna go to that level.
Okay.
Only about 2 or 3 dudes flourished after Preem went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna blame Preem because you ain't got no money? Because you wasn't doing what you supposed to do with your money? So, you can't blame Puff for another man mishabits. You can't blame him.
Right.
You gotta take care of your business. You know what I mean? It's a lot of dudes want that chance. He got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob's my man. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Rob 3 days ago. Today's 4 days. I talked to him 3 days before he passed. I talked to Rob.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My man on my side will tell you. I had him on FaceTime. I said, yo, you at the hospital? I said, you all right? And he was like, his strength wasn't. I said, yo, Rob, you all right? I said, I'm gonna come down there and see you. I said, where you staying at? You come back to New York? And he said, nah, he coming to New York. He said, but the doctors down there, they ain't good. And he said, my back hurt. And I said, yo, Rob, I'm gonna come down there. You know what I mean? Now, I know I had to come here. I had to do certain things. So, and I'm leaving out the country. So I said, I'm going to come down there after I come back in the country.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I said, who's helping you? What's going on? He said, Diddy got him a hotel room for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then my other man that was with him said they looking for a townhouse. I'm trying to get Diddy to get him a crib. Now, Diddy got kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
The money he got now is for his kids, man. It ain't for no other man. Yo, dog. And it's not being cruel. Yo, we gotta hold our own weight and stop pointing fingers at other guys that's in pocket, that's up there. You know what I mean? You can't be like, yo, you. Nah, man. Take care of your business.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Black Rob.
Yeah, definitely.
Rest in peace.
Let's talk about the new documentary called Hip Hop Uncovered, man. Talk about the process of that and them hitting you up and being in an honor position for them to hit you up as one of the hip hop pioneers. Talk about that for the audience.
Yeah. LL Cool J called me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? LL Cool J called me and said, yo, Bim, the director want to talk to you, Rashidi Harper. And I said, all right, put him on the phone. He said, I'm going to give you his number. And you want me to give him your number? How you want to do it? You know what I mean? I said, all right, give him my number. And then, this how you know if a nigga's serious, they call your line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't calling.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he had called me. And he said, what you doing? How your day is, how your week looking and blah, blah, blah. He said, I want you to come to LA. You know what I mean? And I said, all right, when? He said, well, certain day. So they flew me out there first class. For everything was first class. FX is real.
That's what's up.
FX is real. I ain't going front. FX is real. So, they flew me out. You know what I mean? And I read that. And I got on the mic and the lights and cameras and all that. Then they brought me in a room. They said, this is going to be your room. They already knew they was coming to get me. They built a red room.
Damn.
And they said, this is your room. And the rest was, I just did my thing.
The show was incredible. We watched it. We watched it a few times now, man. We just watched the last episode together on there. And one thing that you said that kind of stuck out to me when you first walked in is you said it's your duty. We thanked you for coming all the way down here. And you said, nah, a lot of people know us. We're prominent in the hip hop game, but the youth may not know who we are. A lot of them don't know who we are. And I remember getting into the music industry early, and a lot of my boys going out to Atlanta and going to New York and out west, and you hearing these names, but never seeing the faces. hearing these names, but never seeing the faces.
Yeah.
And them names kind of, it rings shivers down a couple of motherfuckers' spines, my friends' spines, because they were the real deal. And finally kind of put faces to these names and see the story was very incredible and a piece of history. So talk about that, how you got into hip hop, your upbringing, and what introduced you to being who you are right now.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy? A lot of guys, they meet me for the first time, be like, I thought you was dark skinned.
Right.
Light skinned, nigga. I'll be sure. Chris Brown.
You know what's funny though? My bad to cut you off. We were watching it, and we said you light skinned, but you black as anybody else.
Yeah.
It's in your blood. You see it. There ain't no question in that shit.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I had to be dark skinned because I was told too many stories about prison, and I knew, in my travel through life, I want to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be there because I watched so many dudes come home, and it was so fucking cool. Like just watching these dudes come home, walk slow, got the t-shirt on, they built up. I'm like, oh, I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jail. Then, when I went to jail, when I went to prison, I was like, I want to go home, man. What the fuck? This shit ain't what it is. You gotta go to bed at 9 o'clock. You gotta go in your cell. All that type of shit. Your little toilet bowl, all that. The little bed. You made up pillows, and you steal someone else's mattress, make a double bed. You know what I'm saying? Make your shit right. But go back to your question.
Right.
What you asking the question again?
Nah, as far as how did you get into hip hop? What got you into hip hop? I know you started. You went on the road with Run DMC. You went on their show, but what introduced you to hip hop? Like the
Run DMC.
Okay.
Run DMC into hip hop, and I'm gonna say LL too. LL. Matter of fact, LL first.
Okay.
I came from L because me and him talked the other day. He said, "Yo, man, I watched the documentary with my family." He said, "You like the fourth member of Run DMC." You hear you say to us about, you know what I mean? That's my dude. Like we was in high school, and he's walking around in the hallways with I Need a Beat, the vinyl. And I seen him. I said, "Yo, what's that, nigga?" You know what I mean? He said, "Yo, it's my record." I said, "Word." I said, "You want to perform it downstairs?" Because we had a teacher by the name of Mr. Gilchrist, and he was in automotive class. So nobody go to automotive because you get dirty, greasy. So Mr. Gilchrist, he didn't care who cut. He didn't give nothing. He'd let you in his class. You know what I mean? So I let L come down there. I ran the class. I said, "Yo, come on." And then Cuckaretta came from the back, DJ equipment, and then L did I Need a Beat. I was like, oh, it was hot. Then I was looking for him next day in school. He ain't come back to school.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So I found him weeks later around the way. I said, "Yo, why you ain't come to school?" He said he made $5,000 that weekend and put in his top drawer and just stared at it for like a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Off of music, off of record.
Off a record.
Wow.
So did you know, obviously going to high school with LL, that he would be the icon that he is today in hip hop?
No.
Damn.
No, because when you got guys like Run DMC, them guys, but LL hold his own for so many years by himself.
Good, man. This is Sam Ant, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of y'all who are going to check out this documentary. Shout out to my man Lonnie Fresh. Do me a favor. Go to YouTube right now. Go subscribe to Viral Hip Hop News, one of the best hip hop platforms out here right now. We also have The Hub, Hip Hop News Uncensored, of course, the podcast, the baddest podcast out, the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. We drop 7 days a week, doing this thing 100% independent.
There was not one day that I was at work on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that I wished I was somewhere else.
Now let's talk about the Players Club, because you, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that's like your first major role in a movie, right?
Taking over the game. Sincerely appreciate each and every one of y'all. You can grab merch on the YouTube site. You can talk to me on there and much more. Sam Ant, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News. Appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Oh God, you the man, Cass. I spit white like a clan mask, and I'm a hustler.